You're listening to Bear Talk, Brisbane style with Damien the Brizzy Bear and Samson. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bear Talk, Brisbane style with Damo the Brizzy Bear and
Samson.
I hope everyone's well. Sorry it's been a while between podcasts. I have been busy doing a lot of overtime at work to pay for stuff.
Fair.
And my friend's been busy doing social events.
Yeah, well, I try to stay social so I don't have to think about things too much. So stay distracted. That's the key.
So, very awesome. So good.
Yeah.
And I just need money.
Fair.
So,
Money makes the world go round.
So due to all this and other commitments, we are reducing it from fortnightly to twice a month, except for this month we only have one due in Australia. We've got Easter long weekend coming up and also Anzac Day at long weekend. So that's...
And then the weekend after that is also a long weekend because it's May Labor Day.
Oh, yes, but at least I'll be in the States.
Pardon?
At least I'll be in the States.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'm going to Melbourne. Hello, Melbourne. For Anzac Day long weekend, so it'll be a bit different for me, so that'll be nice.
Are you going to a service?
I don't go to a service, I sleep in.
No, but what's the purpose of going down to Melbourne for
To keep my freaking fly points.
Fair enough. You're just doing a good trip.
I'm doing a trip just to keep my status credits. Okay. I'm so vain, darling.
Fair enough.
Oh, geez. You know, this bear only flies business class. Do you
think staying at the Laird?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Don't know.
You haven't booked it yet?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I could be staying anywhere, Samson.
I doubt it. You're very predictable when it comes to that.
Never predictable. I am the most unpredictable person I know.
I don't know about that.
So, moving right along. Yeah, so no, looking forward to that. So that'll be good. But this April's episode, we're going to talk about something interesting and then also something that's a pet peeve of mine. So we are talking about sauna etiquette and also the guys who are just in the suburbs doing their own thing and you go, oh my God, isn't he a stunner?
Walking down the street and you're like, oh, hello. Where'd you come from?
We'll start off with that, I think, because that's where my heart's going right now.
Yeah.
So, people don't, I don't know what people know about me. I know you're probably getting a picture from these podcasts, but I am really like men with big chunky legs, like built, big thighs, big thighs, yes, but big calves. I have a thing for calves.
Yes, you do.
So I'm looking down first at legs and then I look up and then if the back view is looking good, they turn around and sometimes with the face, oh yeah, and other times oh yeah, no.
Everything but a face.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you get to the face and you go, oh, what a shame, your legs are hot.
Hey, it isn't always about looks. Sometimes it's about personality, and then their personality could be absolutely beautiful.
Well, that's very true. But this is a person in the street, I'm looking.
Fair.
Or they start talking, you go, oh, cringe. Cringe, no.
Oh, dear.
Or you go, they start talking, oh my God, just fuck me now. My God. The authoritarian voice comes out.
It's funny because a common friend of ours has quite a, not feminine, but his voice is relatively sweet and soft, but then he can turn into this thing where he puts on this really deep voice. It's like, hey, how you going? And you're like, whoa, where did that come from?
That's right. We can all do that, I suppose.
True.
Yes.
But this particular person did it to me at camp and I didn't know who it was. I had to turn around and be like, oh my God, hello, what the heck?
Love it, let's go. So, station. So my trip, I catch a train to work. So that's fine. The morning, it's the morning peak, it's morning rush. But you get off at Central Station and you go, oh, look at all these guys. And I have a thing for brown, accessories brown, belts brown, shoes. I've mentioned that before. And they got these bright blue outfits and white shirts matching. Or they got jeans and a cowboy shirt. Like, and you're behind them on the escalator going, oh, isn't he Mr. McDreamy? Because you've seen their ass and you're looking at their shoes like, huh.
Next minute you fall off the fucking end of the escalator.
No, I haven't done that. Or then you get up the top and then there might be a transit cop. And you're going, oh, look at that man in uniform. And you're going, oh. Or there might be a real policeman there. I'm like, oh, yes. Yes, now, thanks. So, yeah, that's...
Being a bad boy, officer.
Yeah, I'm usually too much in a rush to get papers and coffees. Oh, yes, I do read the paper. I'm old-fashioned.
Damn, he's a paper kind of guy.
I am, but no, then I go and get my coffee and then get to work. But walking down the street to work, you're going, oh, look at him and look at that. And, oh, he can do me now. And just like, well, some people dress very sharp in their suits, I'm going to say. And the tradies who are working the cities like, oh, yeah, you're nice. And other people, you go, or they do something and go, oh, that just ruins my dream for me. I'm gone. So,
yeah, fair.
And then in the afternoon, I get the, so I always called the herd of elephants hopping off the peak hour train at the station. Because it's like everyone's going up like Noah's Ark, 2 by 2 up the stairs, you know? So they really go trumble, walking up the stairs.
That's because they're in a rush to get home.
Exactly. So you see all these... So some people have very nice behinds. You're going, oh, I could do that right now.
Have you ever run into somebody that you convinced that it's a man, and then, they turn around and you're like, oh, that's not a man?
No, but that has happened to me.
Someone thought you were a woman.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. It was a waiter at the Pancake Manor on Broadway in the Mall. Whoops. She turned around, her face dropped. Like,
you don't even have a woman-shaped body, though. What the heck?
I think it was my hair, because my hair was very, very long and curly.
Right, okay. Fair.
And I was a lot plumper than I...
Plumper.
But, yeah, she turned around and nearly died.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh, boy. Anyway, that was interesting. And then, but also, on the trains and transport and walking in the street, and you see people and you just go, well, they're dressed well, or just like, God damn, they're lovely. And I walk through them, and there's also transit cops in Queensland. We have transit cops and also... what do you call it? The prison?
Security.
The protective services. They work at the court and they work at bus stations and they work at other places like what's the word I'm trying to think of? Courthouses and things. Yeah. So they're dressed in their uniforms and you're going, oh, yum. Just one of them just makes your day. Oh, one day I was walking through the Queen Street Mall and there was a soldier and it's like a US soldier going, oh, goddamn, thank you. But he was with his wife and kids and it's like, that was a disappointment. But he was very nice looking. And also, you get the bubble butt guys and they got the tall ones and then you got the ones who are shorter and they got big personalities and it's like, it's really just nice just going, oh, the dream of it all.
You know what's really good too? My husband obviously is still living overseas at the moment, but when he was living here, walking down the street and just perving on men and then saying to your husband, being like, oh, he was hot. And he's like, yeah, I already saw him.
Yes.
Shared perving. We love it.
It's so good. It is really good. So
Beauty of being gay.
Oh, but it's so bad because I do it everywhere. Every time I'm out, it's like, oh, look at the car. Oh, who's in the fire truck? Oh, who's in the police car?
Oh, God.
And yes, I have followed a fire engine down to find out who's been in the fire. And my friend Gay at work went, she said, you're the only person I know would follow a fire truck to look at the fireman. I went,
not where's the fire, it's like, ooh, where's the dreamy fireman?
Exactly.
No, yeah, fireman ruined for me.
She's probably right. I do. I just follow my instincts and...
That could get you into trouble.
You can. So at the shopping centre and everything, I try not to look, but it's like, oh, there's nice. So I'm always scanning out. It's so bad. So if you ever see me just being a quiet moment or just looking around, it's just me just taking the atmosphere in.
Yes, atmosphere.
Exactly. Exactly.
More
So
like atmosphere.
scanning, scan. It's like the Terminator 2. You know how you get the computer scanning thing.
Yeah.
That's how my brain. Everything else is secondary.
Oh dear, how many tabs do you have open at once?
Quite a few, but that's on
I'll
primary.
save that tab for later.
That's right. We get back and like, oh God.
Open that tab again.
So yes, no, can get no trouble. I know, and I try and not. Sunglasses help, masks help too. But I'm always, you try not to perv too much, but you're just looking, and it's just nice. And if you're in the running group as well, you're walking along the river and you're seeing all these guys, like you turn like, wow, look at that one who just walked past. So
I know some of them have like amazing legs
and amazing bodies.
One of the first things that I notice about someone is like their legs as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, that's a lot of gym fucking dedication right there.
So true. So true. And then on to our next topic, which is also another pet peeve of mine. So it's the sauna. It's the sauna etiquette. And, I've been to a lot of saunas.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt. I've only been to wet once.
Yes.
And I haven't been to other saunas. So I won't have probably much input on this, but continue because I would love to be enlightened.
So the first thing is, you walk in, it's nothing like porn. Let's put that clear. It's nothing like the porn and the movies you see. It is completely
What do you
different.
mean there's no like, oh yeah?
No, there's no guy just coming up instantly to grab you. Even though it can happen, but generally it doesn't.
You come with me.
Exactly. And also the other thing that's really unnerving, it's a fake environment and your energy changes. I know my energy even changes. You walk in and you're picking up everyone else's energy. So you're either in a sexual energy mood or it's flat or it's just not quite right. But so there's a few different ways I've seen guys approach things. So one is the person who just is friendly, chats to people, goes into the sauna, into the spa, into the pool if there's a pool at one, and they try and meet people that way. And that's probably a very relaxing way to do it. It doesn't always work, or nothing's 100% foolproof. So that does work for some people. The majority of way I do see it happening though is the people standing around the walls and around the pool and around the sauna. Just standing looking at all the guys walking or sitting on these chairs and going and just looking for the one they want. And you can just see them looking and layering and the guys walk past and they might end up with no one because they're always looking for someone who's better.
Oh dear.
The one who
That's probably not the best place to go to look for somebody as well.
It's not. And they're looking for that one that will be everything to them, their ideal man in their head, whatever that is, because we're all different in that.
That place is no oh, wow. So saunas are essentially a hookup place. So I don't think you're going to find your dream man at a fucking sauna.
Well, some people do. I'm not going to say a lot, but it's not usually the thing.
Exactly.
So it's the hook up, get off and get going type of thing.
Was it like, it's like a wombat eats roots and leaves?
Exactly. So, you just walk around and you see the guy and the energy's bad. That puts me off, that energy. It's like, you're all these guys standing around and not doing much. It's like, come on, let's go for it. But no. Yeah. Or there's the third option, usually, which is mine. And that is finding a room and laying and waiting for a guy to come in.
Is that literally what you do?
Literally what I do.
So you find, obviously, the sling.
Sling, yes.
And you put a blindfold on.
I do.
And then you wait for somebody to come in. And you don't know who's coming in.
No.
And so you just vibe off their energy and
Correct.
their voice.
Well, usually I don't get a voice.
Okay. But if you do hear them talking,
Yeah.
like, do you reckon you'd be able to, like...
No.
Interesting.
Or
like
you're laying in a cubicle.
Closing off all of your senses.
Bingo. Yeah.
And just going right into it.
Yeah. It's switching yourself into another mode.
Yeah. How often, if you don't mind me asking, how often do you get, like, people?
It's probably 60-40, 50-50.
And if you haven't had anyone, how often do you go, well, this is the time, it's been about half an hour, I'm not going to fucking keep trying, or like,
usually...
what's your cut-off time?
On the first, maybe an hour and a bit.
Yeah.
The second go about half an hour.
Okay.
The third go probably 20 minutes.
Okay. So you go in, get your gear off, go downstairs.
Yeah.
Fucking get in this room.
Yeah.
Put your blindfold on and wait.
Correct.
What do you think about when you're waiting?
I just let my mind wander.
Okay.
And just let it switch off and
okay.
And think about whatever I want to think about, or work through problems, or just go off, or just get into a sexual mood, really.
Yeah.
And or think about or trying to say, who do you want today in your head, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Have you had a bad experience before with any of that? Like someone who was like too rough or...
Occasionally you can get that.
Yeah.
But not very often. No, I really haven't.
Okay. And obviously men are liking the fact that you can't see them.
They do. Yeah, they like the anonymity of it. Yes.
It's interesting.
They really do.
Yeah. I know we've had a brief discussion before about, you know, the ins and outs of it, but this is... I think it's a cool thing, but also at the same time, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
No, not many people can.
Because I'm a very visual person.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, I need to see that person. I need to feel that person. I need to see what they look like. I need to, yeah.
And some people are like that. And sometimes you get the comments of, you know, what you're doing there. And they're talking and people say, no, I couldn't do what you're doing. And then that's fine and that's fair. And I 100% agree with that. But at the same time, for someone like me who finds it very, very awkward to talk to someone I don't know one-on-one.
Yeah.
Especially vibing off the energy of everyone.
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing for me to do.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair.
And so it is really interesting. But if people didn't just walk around in circles, just look each other in eyeball and actually, you know, had sex with each other or decided I'll hook up with that person, I mean, you wouldn't have to do that because, you know, everyone has natural energy.
Yeah.
And would talk and be in the crowd. But...
And it's like a little bloody maze in those rooms anyway.
It is like a maze. All of them are like that.
Whoop, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's people watching this one. Or like, yeah. And then there's that big TV around the back with...
Well, and all the saunas have different TVs and different layouts and different equipment and sex equipment. And which is great. I'm really enjoying it. But again, it's the same thing. At any place, it doesn't matter if it's Sydney, Melbourne... It's the same.
What do you prefer in Brisbane? Do you prefer... Because there's two in Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer wet or do you prefer the den?
I like both.
Okay.
For different reasons.
Because I've heard the den's pretty dungy and a little bit...
It is, but also I've had a lot of sex there.
Yeah, fair.
And I love going to wet because I love swimming naked.
Yeah, fair.
There's nowhere else you can swim naked in Queensland legally.
That's true. Nudist beach.
Besides the gay and gay motel Sunshine Coast and
Turtle Cove.
Turtle Cove, yeah. But other than that, pretty much not, unless it's private property, not really.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but no, swimming there is great, especially, and also they're open late, so you can have a midnight swim.
That's true.
So
that's
good,
true.
Yeah.
What time do they shut anyway?
Depends on the night. 11 weeknights, Friday and Saturday nights, or early in the morning. It's 2 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, it's good. It's just nice to go around and, you know, just go and have a look and try them out. But it's just got that confronting thing.
It's confronting for me as a trans man to even consider like going into a place like that. And I know, like, the last next that we had, I was, like, super ready. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to wet. There's going to be people there that I know. I'm going to do this. And then I sat on the edge of my bed and I was like, nah, I can't do it. And I psyched myself out. And I think it's just purely, it's me in my head and some of the experiences that I've had in the past that I just freak out. And I know I can do it if I know that there's going to be people there, but also at the same time, it's like, I don't want people to have to just like, oh, we have to, you know, stand around Samson because he feels awkward. And I want people to have a good time. Like, I don't want them to just like be protecting me the whole night. Like, that's not what I'm about. But I think I just need to step out of my comfort zone and just do it. So
and
Melbourne.
then we can support you. That's
Melbourne.
Fun. Yay!
It will be my first time to wet down there.
And I love wet in Melbourne, especially their 25-metre pool.
Damn.
I love swimming.
Pool. The pool at wet in Brisbane's really small.
It is small, but still, it's a pool and it's a pool.
Yeah, true.
It's great. True. And I suppose the other thing is to, you know, people need to be confident as well, you know, on the nude nights or the towels off nights they have. You know, it's just like follow the rules, do it, and it's really good.
Oh, so they have specific nights where you have to have your towel off.
Correct, yeah.
Oh.
And I thought I was going to be uncomfortable with it, but actually I'm okay with it now. I never used to be. Now it's like, yeah, okay, that's good. I'm comfortable with this. I mean, if anyone can walk down Oxford Street in a Mardi Gras and a jockstrap.
True.
There's
a difference, though. There's a difference, though.
Oh, yes, but still, I mean, that's with a mixture of that's the whole crew. This is
You're
just
still pretty much covered, though, at Mardi Gras. It's your arse is showing, sure, but, like, not your genitals.
I know, but... So if you can do that, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think I'd be able to go to a towel-off kind of night. It would freak me out.
Yeah.
I'd be, like, in awe of everyone's penises, but I'd be like, oh, God, people know exactly who I am right now. Like, if there's no hiding.
True. Very true.
So when I go to wet, I usually just wear, like, underwear.
Yeah, you can do that. And I see guys do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just gives me my little safety.
Well, sometimes it's important to have that, you know?
Yeah.
Not all people are comfortable in every outfit in different ways. And, you know, I think that's fine.
It's funny, though, because I exude confidence in a lot of areas of my life.
You do.
But that's one where I'm just like, huh? Scares me.
And that's one that doesn't really scare me, except if I have to talk to someone there. Unless someone comes up to me and goes, you're hot, you're coming with me, which has happened a few times. Like, okay.
In that case, you know who they are, because you haven't got your...
No, I don't. In that case, I do. It's like, you're coming with me now. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
But
you must give off bottom energy.
Oh, I don't know what energy I get off. I really don't know.
Because, like... If someone's coming up to you and is like, you're coming with me, and they're like, no, they want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a case where you've had to fuck them?
Once.
Yeah, because I know you're versatile, but you prefer to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was fine.
Verse bottom. We love a good verse bottom.
It was fine. It was quick, but it was fine.
2 pump man.
It was because, you know, you've been there for a while already. So.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Haven't come.
Yeah, that's right. So no, it's so that's my annoyances of those places. It's just that people who go in are fine, that's fine and dandy, but if you're going there, go in the sauna, if you want to sauna, steam room, swim, that's all great. That's good. But if you are there to have sex with another guy, which you want to do, just go and ask them, especially if someone like me is there who isn't very good at playing the signal game.
Oh, I don't pick up signals either.
It's like, just come and just say, I want you. And it's like, okay, great, I get that. And I'm good, you know.
Yeah, be direct.
Be direct, yes.
If people are dropping hints, I ain't going to pick them up.
No.
I'm bloody autistic as hell, so, like, it ain't going to happen.
I don't think I'm autistic, but those things still don't register. It's like, well, I live under a rock sometimes, and that's one of those situations. So, that's my two things to talk about. So we had an interesting discussion this time. So we're going to move on to our next segment. Thank you very much for listening to this one. And we're moving on to the Raunchy Review.
Raunchy Review.
See you soon.
Welcome to the Raunchy Review with Brizzy Bear Damo.
And welcome to our Raunchy Review for this one. And we're doing a retro special for this podcast. So the movie we're doing is Score 10, produced in 1991 and by Matt Sterling. If you hear some crackling, I'm actually holding the video case in my hand at the moment, and it was a huge video release. Not huge as a big huge video, but huge video as a studio. Anyway, so the premise of it I'll quickly go back a minute. So I have also got the Adam Gay Video 1993 directory open at the moment, and it's rated this movie 3 stars out of 5. And as I said, yeah, so it's a Matt Sterling film. The cast we've got is Ryan Idle, Blade Thompson, Dolph Knight, Mike Henderson, Dakota, Danny Summers, Chad Knight, Chris Stone, and Craig Slater. The themes, of course, are sports and seduction. And the erotic rating on this one is scorching hot. And I agree. It's one of my favourites. I do watch this quite a bit. Is that good to say that? Anyway, I do watch this one quite a bit because I do like guys in gridiron or NFL uniforms having sex with each other. I think that's one of the hottest things ever. I have a thing for the shoulder pads and probably the tight jock straps and football pants as well. So there we go. It usually got big muscles. So it is really hot. I really love the main scene in it. There's a lot of fucking. It does take a while because actually it's one of the rare ones, which is one thing I don't like about porn, is they get their kit off quickly. In this one, they actually keep their kit on for a lot of the show. And the main scene, from memory, goes for at least 20 minutes or so. So it's a long scene, and it's really hot and intense. So if you haven't seen it, I do recommend it, just because of because they're in the outfit for ages, B, because the sex is great, and C, I love retro films. It's fantastic. And also I have to put a D in there because it's football and sports. Who doesn't like that? You know, as the saying goes, gay does everything in a jockstrap except for sports. So that's true. Well, can we call porn a version of sport? Who knows? Anyway, if you can get to see Score 10 anywhere, I do recommend to have a watching of it. The scenes are a bit basic, but it's a lot of fun. And my score would be, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for me. Anyway, until the next Raunchy Review and the next podcast, that's goodbye from me. Welcome to Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board with Samson.
Hello and welcome to Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board. I'm Samson, so we'll jump right in. So at Sporties, we have Saturday the 12th of April at 9 p.m. Winter is Coming White Party in the Bunker Bar. It's an inclusive event and tickets are $20 plus a $1.97 booking fee. And DJ Pup Caden and DJ Buzz. And for the cloakroom, it will be Frontrunners. Also, Saturday, the 12th of April, upstairs in the Nelly's Bar, Eurovisionary drag show, starring Roxanne Redacted, Anxiety, Anya Bike, and Havana Crown, shows from 10:30 p.m. Wednesday, the 16th of April, Queer Sister Karaoke Idol Grand Final. So I think there is like 4 contestants left in that. So the grand final on Wednesday. Thursday, the 17th of April, 20, sorry, Queer Sister SmackDown, Meet the Queens. And this is night one. So that is Dilemma, Araya 41, Jacinta Face, Simone Says, Maximus Glutus, Gulia, Robin Dix, and that's hosted by Mandy Moobs, Henny Spaghetti, and Shani T-Bone. Shows at 9:30 p.m. and 11 p.m. And then on the 24th of April, night two, for Queer Sister SmackDown, Meet the Queens is Effervescent, Ivory Tusks, Elevate, Sonora Patricia Falabella, and Cosmodia Elwood and Sylvester Neor. And then on Sunday, the 20th of April, can't talk today, Rainbow Karaoke, Easter Sunday edition at 8 p.m, hosted by DJ Merlin and Princess Paula. And then for Bootco, we have Saturday, the 19th of April at 7 p.m. till 2 a.m, Corium, Easter 2025, which is at Wet Spa and Sauna, which is at 22 GAs? GA's Street, Bowen Hills. Tickets are $40 for members and $45 for non-members. Saturday, the 3rd of May at 9 p.m, Bootco Locker Room, Bunker Bar, Boot U, for 7 till 9 p.m. with Lee and Brendan doing a 2-hour rope class. $10 for non-members, $5 for members. Then we have Brisbane's, Saturday the 19th of April at 9 p.m. We have Underbear. 8 p.m. is our quiet hour, so no music and no bar service in the quiet hour. $10 for members, $15 for non-members. And this is a strict underwear dress code. And there is a lucky door prize and members draw that is drawn at 12 a.m. And the members draw is now up to $400. And you have to be there to get that members prize on the night. Queensland Camping Bears, Saturday the 26th of April at 8:45 a.m. arrival for Alabama Falls hike and barbecue lunch, 9 a.m. departure, and they're hiking for about 2.5 hours in the Box Forest Cert. And then on Friday, May 2nd to Monday, May 5th, starting at 10 a.m., there's the May long weekend camp at Warrego Farm in Junaby, Queensland. And then Harbour City Bears. So nil events on for the rest of this month. Or sorry, for the rest of this month, I guess. And then Vic Bears. So Saturday, 12th of April at 12 p.m. Southern Hibernation tickets went on sale. And they're already about 92% sold for their season pass. So get in quick. Tickets are selling out. You can check for details at vicbears.org.au. Sunday, the 13th of April at 7 p.m, Mr. Bear International screening at the Laird, which is at 149 Gip Street, Abbotsford. And then on 26th of April at 8 p.m, Vic Bear's birthday, Underbear. So they're turning 29 this year, and that's also at the Laird, which is at 149 Gip Street, Abbotsford. $35 for members, $45 for non-members. The DJs for that night are David Vergona and Tonki. $5 from each ticket sale goes to supporting Black, which is supporting Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander LGBT communities. Bear Men of Adelaide, nil events. Perth Bears, Saturday the 12th of April at 8:30 p.m. They have their AGM and Den night, and that is at Lawton Park Tennis Club, which is on the corner of Bulwer Street and Lord Street in Perth. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. AGM from 7 to 8 p.m. and then their Den night is from 8 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Friday the 18th of April at 4:30 to 6 p.m. Bears pole dancing class at Bobby's Pole Studio, which is at 187 Claysbrook Road, Perth. $35 for that class. And then over to our friends in New Zealand, Bear New Zealand, have Saturday the 12th of April at 7 p.m. Urge Black, which is at Valhalla, 154 Vivian Street, Wellington, $45 to $50 plus a booking fee. Thursday the 17th of April at 5 p.m. April Furry Thursday, which is at Cafe 39, which is 39 Ponsonby Road, Grey Lynn in Auckland. And then on Thursday, the 1st of May at 5 p.m., Leather Up New Zealand Cigar, Pipe and Whiskey Social, which is also at Cafe 39 at 39 Ponsonby Road, Grey Lynn, Auckland. And that is it for our Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board. Until next time, thank you very much.
And welcome back. And we're back to close the show. So thank you for tuning to this podcast. I hope you enjoy it as much as we have done making it. I was going to say that, Samson, some of those events I want to go to.
Yeah, that one in New Zealand.
Oh, that last one in New Zealand. Cigar pie sounds good.
Yeah.
It's like, let's go.
I didn't know you smoked cigars.
I don't.
Oh, but
the whole idea, the whiskey leather cigar, that sounds... It's like, it's a porn set, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe we should do something like that here.
Oh, maybe. And also the other one is like, wow, is it Perth Bears with the pole dancing?
Yeah, they've got a pole dancing class. That's cool.
There.
The picture of the promotion for it was a polar bear on a pole.
That'd be about right. And I'd probably end up on most of the night on the ground.
It's good for fitness, apparently. Really good for core.
Well, I would assume that, but I've done a lot of different things, so let's add pole dancing. I'm happy to give it a try. Give it a whirl. Anyway, so, but thank you very much for tuning in again. If you've got any questions, concerns, you want to write any feedback or got any other ideas for us, our email address as always is beartalk@outlook.com.au. That's beartalk@outlook.com.au. And until next time, it's goodbye from Damien.
And goodbye from Samson.
Goodbye and...
Be brave, be bold, be Beary,
and enjoy the sling. Goodbye.
Bye.